Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for taking time to click on this video. I hope if you went out couponing today, I hope everything went fabulous for you. If you haven't gone out, you're going out later this week. Hopefully maybe this will give you some ideas. So everything went really well today, except for one transaction. I redid like 6 times. The first few times it was because I was thinking that like a $6 coupon was going to come off of an item that was less than $6, and it just wasn't going to happen. And then once I figured that out, that it was just a matter of what order to scan things in. So we did get that one done. So I did like from the Dr. Scholl's over and then left CVS, and then I was over at Dunkin' Donuts having my victory donut, because that's what I do after I go to CVS. And I was watching Crazy Deals and Steals, and she mentioned that the $3 printable coupon for the Aveeno body wash is scanning. And the Aveeno coupons haven't been scanning at CVS. Like it's been a while since I've gotten one to scan, so I ran back over and did this deal once because I do have the CRT that makes it a really pretty darn good deal. Okay, so this size Aveeno body wash, it's like the 12 fluid ounce ones. They're $10.29 in my store. Online, they're $9.99, but in my store, they're $10.29. So they're buy one, get one half off. So it's $10.29 for the first one and $5.14 for the second one. So it's $15.43. I had a 3 off 12 CRT for Aveeno body wash, and then I had the $3 digital, and the $3 printable did scan just fine for the second one. So it made it $6.43, and I got back my $5 extra buck, so it made it just $1.43 for the 2 of those, which I think is a darn good price for Aveeno. It's been a little while since I stacked up on Aveeno body wash. My other CVS account also has the same CRT, so I might go back and get 2 more. That way I'll have 4 of them in my stockpile. But here is my receipt for that. So you can see that's my printable coupon, a digital coupon, the CRT, and then I used like a $6 extra buck to pay, and it came down to like 43 cents. And then I got my $5 extra buck back. So if you watched the video I put out the other day about combining the 10 off of 25 oral care CRT with the offer that we have on Fetch for 7,500 points back, or approximately $7.50 back on Fetch when you spend 25 at CVS. I did go ahead and try it this morning. So far, all signs point to everything is working out correctly. So if you haven't watched that video, it's on my channel. It's just talking about how, if you're out of digital coupons for the oral care products, as most of us probably are because we all used them last week, this turned out to be a good deal, and it actually turned out to be a money maker thanks to you guys, because a couple of you mentioned in the comments of that video that not only is there 7,500 points back when you spend 25 online at CVS, there's also that Fetch gives back like 6 cents to the dollar when you spend for whatever you spend, at CVS online. So what I did this morning, I had everything already in my cart. I checked to make sure it didn't say anything was out of stock at this point, so I was just had my fingers crossed that everything was going to be okay. So I had 4 of the Colgate Optic White in my cart, 2 of the Colgate Total, and 1 of these Dr. Scholl's. That's the linchpin to all of this. If the Dr. Scholl's is not available in your store, then it's going to mess this up. So this is what I did online. So the total for everything, because it's $3.99 for the Colgate Optic White, so that's $15.96. The Colgate, the total, are $6.29 a piece, so it's $12.58 for the 2 of those. And the Dr. Scholl's is $12.99 online. It's actually $12.79 in my store, but online, so that's $41.53. Of course, I don't have any digital coupons because I used them all last week, and there's none for the Dr. Scholl's. So it is $41.53. So the 10 off of 25 came off for the the oral care products, making it $31.53 in the cart. And actually there was no tax on any of these items, so it was just $31.53. So I got an $8 extra buck back. So I placed the order. So I went into Fetch, went to the offer to get the 7,500 points back, signed into my CVS account from there. Everything was already in my cart because I had put it in there before. I went through with my transaction. A couple minutes later, I got an alert on my Fetch that 6 cents back on the dollar was already processing, so that's great. So I know that that's coming through. I did get all my extra bucks about an hour after I picked it up, so that's all come through. So the only thing I'm waiting for is that 7,500 points, and it seems like everything's going to be okay. So I did get the $8 extra buck back for doing this deal twice, and I got the $6 extra buck back for buying the 2 of these, and I got the $10 extra buck back for buying that. So it was $31.53, And then I ended up getting everything back we talked about, and my Fetch account shows I'm getting 1,531 points back for 6 cents on the dollar. So I'm getting $9, and let's just say $9.03. I don't want to be like 9.031. That seems excessive. So $9.03 back on Fetch made it actually $1.50 moneymaker instead of a cost of 3 cents, which was what I was anticipating. So what I want to let you guys know also is that when I had all of this in cart, again, it was $31.53. You just have to be over $25 to get that 7,500 points back on Fetch. So I added a $6 extra buck to see what would, to make sure, and because I wanted to see what would happen. So that brought my total down to $25.53 in my cart, $25.53. Still over the $25 mark to get the 7,500 points back from Fetch. Because that was before tax and there was no tax. And I checked and it didn't mess up any of my extra buck deals because these were all spend deals. I mean, not spend deals, buy deals. If they were spend deals, it would really mess you up. And it also didn't mess up the 10 off of 25. So actually my total was $31.53, but I actually paid $25.53 because I did use one $6 extra buck, and everything still seems to be okay. So the $8 extra buck hit my account, the $6 extra buck hit my account, the $10 extra buck hit my account. The 1,531 points is pending there on Fetch, and then I should get the 7,500 points back as well because I was still over the $25 mark, which would make it $1.50 moneymaker. That's kind of a lot. So if you want to go back and watch that video, it'll be, just a couple videos back on my channel there. So yeah, I think that's going to work out okay. The one thing you might want to know, when I got those extra bucks, the 8 and the 6 and the 10, it shows that they expire on June 8th, which is only like 7 days. But I clicked on one because I've dealt with this before. The extra bucks that you get when you buy things online, they always look like they're expiring quickly, but if you click on it, they extend it out to July 1st. So just keep that in mind. Don't worry, they don't really expire in a week. If you click on them, they'll extend out. Or the next time you use that account, like the next thing I purchased on this, they actually all printed out at the bottom of the receipt with dates of July 1st. So don't worry about when you see that only being good for a week. Okay, so this was my 10 off of 70 transaction. So I have here, let's move these maybe. I have 3 Lucky Charms, 3 Cinnamon Toast Crunch, these 2 Colgate. This is a different account than that. Anyways. And I got 3 of the Post cereal, 1 Clean and Clear, 1 Dr. Scholl's, 3 of these dog bones, and 3 cards. So my goal here was to hit my weekend warrior, or whatever they call it now, on Ibotta. So I wanted to go for as many Ibotta rebates as possible. So on my Ibotta account, I had 50 cents back per like Lucky Charms up to 5 times, 50 cents back on the Cinnamon Toast Crunch up to 5 times. Neither one of those exclude the use of coupons, which was great. I also had $2 back when you buy the 3 of the Honey Bunches of Oats. I had $2 back on each one of these on Ibotta as well. I think that's actually up to 5 times. So I was racking up the Ibotta rebates on this. So that's about like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, plus the 2%. So it was like 11 Ibotta rebates in this transaction to get the $5 weekend bonus. So here's how it all broke down. I picked up 2 Colgate because I was able to print out 2 more of the $1 coupons from the Colgate website. That website will be linked in the description box below. So again, this is a different account than this, so I was able to get the extra bucks back for these. So the Colgate are $3.99 a piece, 2 is $7.98. I used 2 of the $1 printable coupons, making it $5.98, and I got my $4 extra buck back. So it's just $1.98 for the 2 of those. So it's a good thing to throw in your 10 off of 70 if you need a filler and you haven't maxed out the Colgate deal in some other way. So the cereal is $2.49 a piece. 6 of them cost me $14.94. I had 2 of the $1 off 2 digital coupons. So since I bought 6 cereals, both of those did come off. So that was $12.94. You don't get any extra bucks back, but I got $6.50 back on Fetch. So this morning I had $2.60 back, or 2,600 points when you buy 3, and that's not just a little bit of 1. So I was able to get that back twice, and then I also had $1.30 back when you buy 6. So I got $2.60, and $1.30, so that totaled to $6.50. And then I also got $3 back on Ibotta, 50 cents for each one of these cereals here, all 6 of them. So I got $9.50 back where I spent out $12.94, making those cereals like really cheap. I thought that was another really good thing to throw in. Now, I wish I had looked at my other Fetch account before I submitted this receipt, because I actually have $3.20 back for every 3. So that would have been an extra 60 cents, right? Yeah, 60 cents. So extra $1.20 I would have gotten back if I had submitted these on my other Fetch account, but that's okay. The Post cereal were $1.99 a piece, so 3 cost me $5.97, and I got the $2 back on Ibotta, making those just $3.97 for all 3. But again, I was going for Ibotta rebates here. So the Busy Bones, they are buy one, get one half off. And then I had a coupon that Purina had emailed to me. Maybe you did too if you're part of the Purina Rewards. If you're not, you can use my link in the description box below and sign up for them. So they're $5.79, $5.79, and $2.89 because it's buy one, get one 50% off, and then buy one. So I used my $3 off 3 printable coupon, which came off no problem at self-checkout, which made it $11.47. You don't get any extra bucks back, but I did get $6 back on Ibotta. So again, 3 more rebates, which was great. The cards, my store didn't have it. These were the last 3 of the $2 cards that they had, and they don't really carry any of the 99-cent ones. So I just got these 3 for $6, $2 a piece, and got my $5 extra buck back, so just $1. The Clean and Clear, this is a pretty good sized bottle. This one is $7.99, so it's perfect for the spend 8 and get 3 if your store follows the 98% rule. So $7.99. We got a new $2.50 digital this morning, so I had that one clipped and the $2 digital clipped. I had both, and the $2.50 did come off the higher value, making it $5.49, and I got my $3 extra buck back. So only $2.49 for that. And then I picked up the Dr. Scholl's on this account. Again, this is a different account than that one was, because it's also a good filler item. It's $12.79. No coupons makes it $12.79, and you do get your $10 extra buck back. We got so many rebates this morning on Ibotta for Dr. Scholl's, and not a single one matches up with this product, but that's okay. And then I'm also going to hit that $5 weekend bonus. I'm still waiting for that receipt to process because I also submitted for the 2% back on this one. Not that my balance was high on my receipt, but it is an extra rebate. So it's $70.14. After all those coupons, which actually was about $10 in coupons, I think it was, give or take. A little less than that, was $60.64. And then my 10 off of 70 came off, making it $50.64. And then I'm getting back $44.50. So it was extra bucks, Fetch, Ibotta, and the $5 bonus on Ibotta. So I'm getting back $44.50 where I spent out $50.64. So it makes it $6.14 for these 19 items. With all these food products, I didn't really think that was bad. So only 32 cents a piece. What's amazing is if this is your Care Pass week as well, and you also hit your bonus on Ibotta, I think a lot of people get like a $5 weekend one. That would be like $1.14 for all 19 items, which is, for all that food, is just a really great price, I think. So this was my little troublemaker, this transaction with the Shick. For some reason, okay, so these here, they are $11.79 in my store. All these Shick products are buy one, get one 50% off, and they're part of the spend 30 and get a $10 extra buck. And in my head, the first like 3 or 4 times I tried to ring this up at the self-checkout, I was thinking I was going to use a $6 paper coupon on both of these. But when they go 50% off, it's below $6, so that's not coming off. The first one I was trying to do was get one of these, the matching razor, because we do have a $3 digital for the matching razor, and one of these. And no matter what was happening, it just wasn't working. Like the $3 digital also attaches to this. So we have a $6 digital for this, a $3 digital that attaches to this, and then you have to use I didn't get any $6 digitals for the men's. I had to use the $6 printable coupon from coupons.com this morning. So no matter what order I rung it up in, I was trying very hard for a $6 to attach to this, a $6 to attach to this, and then the $3 to attach to the razor, because I wanted the matching razor. But no matter what order I scanned it in, it just kept making this 50% off instead of the razor, even though the razor is the exact same price. They're both $11.79. So I was trying very much to get the razor to be the half price item, and it did not want to do. The system was making this the half price item no matter what order I scanned it in. So I finally figured that out, and I figured out, obviously, that you can't take $6 off a $5 and something item with a paper coupon. That's not going to work either. So I finally ended up picking up 2 of these and 1 razor, and then everything was just wonderful. So the way I did it at self-checkout was I didn't put my card in. I just scanned this item, and then I scanned the $6 paper coupon, because coupons scan no problem before you put your card in. After you put your card in, it doesn't seem to like scan coupons. It wants to call somebody over to approve them. So I scanned this, and I scanned the $6 paper coupon. Now, since I have 2 of these, it didn't matter which one the $6 coupon came off of and which one the $3 coupon came off of. So at that point, I went back and put my phone number, in and scanned these 2 items, and then everything came off wonderfully. A $6 attached to this and a $3 attached to that. So the men's was $14.79. I had that $6 paper coupon, made it $8.79. And the women's are $11.79 and $5.89 for the half price one. So $17.68. So the $6 digital came off for the women's and the $3 digital came off for the women's, making those $8.68. So it's $32.47. So you're over the $30 mark to get the $10 extra buck back. And it was $17.47 after the coupons. And I also had a 5 off 25 Shick razor CRT. So that came off and made it $12.47. So I got my $10 extra buck back. And then this was my CarePass week. I used it on this transaction. So that's like an extra $5 you're getting back because I used my $10 CarePass to pay. So $15 technically. So it made it a $2.53 moneymaker for $32 in razors. So here is my receipt here. You can see all of them on there. There's the $6 paper coupon I scanned for the men's, and then there's the 2 women's, and then there's the 5 off 25, and then there's my CarePass. So I paid $2.47, out of pocket, so $12.47 for them. But I got back the $10 extra buck, and then you can count another $5 back towards it because you only paid $5 for your CarePass. So nice little money maker on those. Now this transaction, I was excited about. I had it all planned out. I think it went really well. So here is what you want to know about these Gillette razors. There's actually 2 different deals we combined together. This one is sort of just tracking for another deal. It doesn't get you anything back, but it works perfectly in this. So you want to go to your Coupons 24 app. You have a $6 and a $5 coupon for these. Add the $6 one. Hit the little checkbox next to that one. Add that one to, your Coupons 24. Then go to your pggoodeveryday.com account. There will be another $6 coupon in there for this. Send that to Coupon 24, but make sure you have that other $6 one clipped first or it's not coming over. So now you have 2 of those $6 coupons. If you don't feel like going through all that, you can use the 6 and the 5. It's just $1 difference, but hey, $1's a buck. So these are $14.99 a piece this week, and they're part of the spend 30 and get $10 extra buck. So this is a different card than I did that on. But it's not quite enough to get me where I wanted to use my CVS CRT of save $8 when you spend $35 on Gillette products. So then I threw in these 2 Gillette foamies, which are actually part of the deal where if you spend $20 on certain Gillette and Venus products, you get a $5 extra buck. So now I have a little bit of tracking towards that if I want to go back and get it. So here is how it breaks down. The Gillette are $14.99 a piece. 2 is $29.98. I had the $6 coupons on Coupons 24 for them. So to make sure that the 6 one and the $6, both $6 ones came off and not that $5 one, I scanned each coupon on Coupons 24. I scanned their barcodes individually. So I did this in self-checkout. They just had to come over and hit like yes or approve or something. So I scanned the barcode for the $6 one, and then I went to the other $6 coupon and scanned the barcode for that to make sure that I got the results that I wanted. And then the Gillette Foamy are $3.59. At buy one, get one half off is $5.38. So I'm at $35.36. So then I can use that 8 off of 35 CVS CRT. After the coupons, it was $23.36. The 8 off of 35 also came off, making it $15.36. And this is the account where I haven't been getting a % off coupon anymore. I'm getting $4 off. Well, I get the % off coupon, and it gives me $4 off your next shopping order. So I thought this was a fun way to use it this week. So that also came off, making it $11.36, and I got my $10 extra buck back, making it just $1.36. I was sorely tempted. I have one of those $5 OTC barcodes. I really wanted to try it here. I wasn't sure what it would attach to, because if it tried to attach to something like this, it was going to take off like $1 or something. So I just didn't do it. I didn't risk it. So here is my receipt. You can have the 2 Gillette Labs there. They're $14.99 a piece this week. And then there's the foamies, buy one, get one half off. The 2 $6 coupons are from Coupons 24. The 8 off of 35 is my CRT. The $4 is off my next purchase. I used the $10 extra buck to pay, and like 15 cents, and I had $1.21 out of pocket. So $1.36 because I got my $10 extra buck back. I thought that was really good, and with Father's Day coming up, I want to stock up on this kind of stuff. So if you don't have the 8 off of 35, or you don't want to do this, I have another scenario for you. If you have the 6 off of 24 for the Venus, I'm going to pop the pictures up on the screen of everything that you'll need. The CRT and the 2 different Venus coupons. I mean, not coupons, 2 different Venus items. And for this one, you can use that $10 off of 30 P&G coupon that we have on Coupons 24. You could use it over here too, but again, you're better off with the 2 $6 coupons. So if you get these 2 Venus items you see up on the screen, they're $9.99 and $20.79. So it's $30.78, and you'll get, so right there, that's enough to get your extra buck back for the spend 30, get 10. So you scan your Coupon 24 app to get that $10 off for the P&G coupon, the 10 off of 30. That takes you to $20.78. If you have the 6 off 24 for the Venus, that's going to make it $14.78. You'll get your $10 extra buck back, making it $4.78. And if you had that $4 off your next purchase, that would make it 78 cents for those 2 Venus items, which I think is a really good deal. And if it's like your Care Pass week or something, then you're really in good shape. Last but not least, I did the spend $25 and get the $10 off oral care CRT on a different CVS account, and I went with all Parodontax products. So last night I had sat down, I went on the Haleon website, I went in with 2 different email addresses, I printed the $1.25 off of the Parodontax coupons that you can get from the Haleon website. And then this morning we got $1.50 printables from coupons.com. So I thought, oh, that's great. And we got $1.50 digital. Those $1.50 printable coupons from coupons.com would not scan today, but the $1.25 ones from the Haleon website do. And there'll be a link in the description box below to the Haleon rebate that I'm going to reference for this. And you can just Google Haleon coupons and it'll take you to the site where you can print out different coupons. So this worked out really great. So these Parodontax in my store are $8.99 and this is $7.49. So I'm just trying to get as close to the $25 mark as I could with going just a little bit over because you can't be under for the rebate. So $8.99 and then it's buy one, get one half off, buy one, get one half off. So for the 3 toothpaste, it's $8.99, $8.99, and $4.49, so $22.47. I used the $1.50 digital and 2 of the $1.25 printable coupons made it $18.47. So this item also rings up half off because it's full price, full price, half price. So it's $3.79 and I used another $1.25 printable coupon, made it $2.54. So it's $26.26 for everything. So you can use that 10 off of 25 CRT and you'll get your $10 virtual Visa back for the Haleon rebate. So after the coupons, it was $21.01. I had the 10 off 25 CRT, made it $11.01. You don't get any extra bucks back for this deal, but you will get that $10 Visa, making it just $1.01 for all of these products. So again, everything together with the few money makers and the costs made it like $5.91 for everything. So definitely a good week at CVS. Looking forward to a new, set of deals next week, but it definitely wasn't a bad second week at all. So if you have any questions, just put them in the comments below. Thank you for watching.